Let me get myself situated, you all. Gotta get myself situated. Hello. Let me get myself situated. All right, you all. There is a UFO on Mount Etna. And I've got to bring that Mount Etna on here so you all can see it. I'm going to bring myself over it. The UFO is right here. It showed up right there, you all. And something is going on. This UFO, that's right there. Let's enlarge the screen. If I can. I can. Right here. That's not normal. I can't really make it that big at all. But you can see it right there moving. Let me make it even bigger than that. It may go away. It showed up. All of a sudden, it was not always there. You can see it. It looks like it's trying to fade away. That's okay, because I'm going to go right back to it. I will. If it fades away, which it does, it eventually disappears. And as you can see, and look at the timestamp, it's like 18 something at night. And if we can. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of technical difficulties happening. I really do. And this is a big no-no. When you do a video, you don't just come on here all of a sudden and get unprepared. But in the case of UFOs, that's what happens. It is what happens. Wonder if I should take off that window capture, because the window capture kind of gets on people's nerves when I move it around like this. You can see how dark it is right now. And I probably better remove the window capture, because that's really not good. Remove the window capture. Put in the image so you all can see it. You all, this is a spur of the moment. I wasn't even expecting to do a live video, but this showed up right here. The UFO, and I'll show you the UFO itself. Thank you for joining. So let me make this bigger. This is Mount Etna, and this is the UFO beneath me. So I am going to go back over to the screen. We're going to go to the split screen. We're going to go to that moment where the UFO first made its appearance. We can see Mount Etna. Oh no, y'all, we got this stuff going on again in the sky. You see it? This is what we had filmed before. Look at all of that. If you had not seen the video, it's a wild video. This is some type of a life form, you all. It really is. How we doing on here? Yeah, the sound is good. That's great. What are the activities at the volcano? I have no idea, but I know that there is activity right now, and it's some kind of a life form in the sky. Is what it is. Let's see if I can enlarge it. You can see this is what the life form looks like, and it is, look at this spot right here, you all. And yeah, I think this would really look good if we had that on. It would probably look really good if we had that right here on the window capture. Now, because I like to document that stuff too. I really love to document it since it's so like in our face. Let me throw a filter on it so we can see it better. A filter, give me a sharpening tool. I'm going to sharpen it. And I'm doing a chrome. We're going to see a filter of this because this is wild. It is wild, you all. Something is definitely in the skies. That is a given. Something is in the skies at the volcano. And it's not normal clouds at all. It's not. So let me see if I can shrink this down because I should be able to get the whole bulk of this. Look at this thing coming up. See, they're coming up from the ground. Look down there, you all. They're coming up from the ground. Can you see it? Let me put myself on here too because I want to be on here too. They're coming up from the ground right here. They came up from below, right up out of the ground is what happened. And I'm not sure if these are interdimensional or not. No, I don't got no edge detect on this part right here. I don't, and I just don't have it on this part at all. But we can see it like this. If I had the edge detect, you all, it's just something. This is wild. Look at, and you can see, look at the cloud cover. All this smoke over Mount Etna. Just look at it because it's there. And we have like orangish hue. Of course, it is erupting at Mount Etna. And these things, I'm wondering if they're coming up out of the volcanoes. I really am. I don't know what that was that just shot across the sky, you all. I have no idea, but let me do this. Let me bring this up a little bit more so we can see it. Yeah, they got some smoke signals going on. You all watch like us. Okay. This is normal speed for these, and I have like done it again. See, look at this glow down here. This glow right here is like kind of like ships right underneath me. It's like an orangish glow. Not normal. What on earth? Let me do this. I don't know what that was. Let me see if I can get some more of this. Okay, yeah, let's get the orange coming out, you all. We like the orange. We love the orange coming out because it looks so wild. These ain't the UFOs yet right here. This is just the clouds here. Of course, these aren't normal clouds either. But it's nighttime when the UFO shows up. So, since it's nighttime when it shows up, I want to get over there. I wanted you to see what it looks like in the daytime. Look how... Okay, let's just look at this. Put this back on you, y'all. Look at that beneath me. What on earth is that? This is what we saw at NASA, remember? Do you see this one just now come up out of the volcano? Look at this, you all. These aren't normal clouds. Look at that. It came straight up out of the volcano. I don't know what that was. That was something else that shot up through there, you all. These aren't normal. These are like a life form. Look at this one. It literally is taking its time beneath this. Straight beneath me. There's some type of a life form. Hello. Yes, there's lots of entities in some of these clouds, and they're not all the same type of entities at all. If you remember the thing at NASA, well, we saw that there were lots of different types of entities in that cloud, which they kept multiplying. Is what they did. I just need to keep my hand off the button, you all. I really do. Just keep my hand off the button and we'll be good. We really will be good if I just stop it. Just watch right here. They're going to come out of the middle. Or here's where it's going to come out. Right there. It's going to come out of the mouth of the volcano. Watch it. It's one of those clouds coming straight out. Do you think that things are being released from the deep, from the depths? Hello. Joe, honey, if I'm not led to cover something, I'm not going to cover it, and I do not feel led to cover it. I've been there, done that. It's old news for me now. It really is. I mean, other people can cover it, but I'm not being drawn in that area. There's no way I could focus on just one total subject. No, it's not. It gets kind of boring. But there are some people who do share that, and I think that's wonderful. People are sharing. But not me. Okay, it's coming out. Oh, it's coming out of the volcano now, you all. Look at these. They're coming out. And it's not smoke because it's not a big billow cloud of smoke. It's something else that came out, and now they're making their own formation is what they're doing. You know what would look really good if we could, like, blow it up, you all. Let's look at it. Oh, that's what it looks like, you all. And that don't look normal. It doesn't. It does not look like a normal cloud. This is some kind of advanced like technology. Look at that. Came straight out of the mouth of the volcano at Mount Etna. And shoot. I wanted to try to pause it, but it's not going to let me pause it, you all. It's not. Because I thought if I could pause it, but I can't. Look at those. There's some kind of mechanical like robotic thing is what it appears like. Mechanical, like robotic. They are. Look at some of these. Look like the color of the ships that were, that one ship that was in front of the observatory. Look how they're going up the sky, you all. They're going up the sky. Straight up. That's not smoke. Yeah, I think I'm on 1080. I think I'm on a 1080 video, you I do. Let me put it back to me. I better be on a 1080. I think that's what they have. Oh, I'm on a 1440. 1440 is as high as they can go. So that is what I'm on. Let me get that off of here. Let's look at the screenshot of what came out of that volcano, because this is important. This wasn't the UFO I was focusing on, because there was really an orange glowing UFO that came out. Okay, see this right here? Now, does that look like normal clouds to you? Really? Because it don't look like normal clouds to me whatsoever. There is some form of technology that is coming out of these clouds. It's some type of technology. You can see the straight lines and stuff. Advanced technology. That's right, LM Hertz. Okay, so now here's another one. Look at this one. They're just not normal at all. And part of me thinks maybe it was one of these type of cloud structures, these ships or whatever this thing is that got in front of the observatory in Hawaii, because they look like they're in full force. And with the volcanoes erupting, they're becoming more and more common, is what seems like happening. That's okay, you all. So I want to see that UFO that shows up. So that's what it looks like in the daytime. Okay, we're going to see at nighttime, but they're going to zoom up on it. And when they zoom up is when you can see, oh my goodness, see the UFO, unless they've already changed the coverage from it. Okay, let's see how that one got up there. There it is at the top. It got there right there. You can see it at the tippy top. All is black. All is black right now, you all. is what it is. It's totally black at Mount Etna. The volcano is it's paused. Nothing's coming out of the volcano at the moment. But I don't know what this thing is up there. I really don't. This little white dot right up here. I don't think it's a normal star either at all. I think it's some type of a UFO. I really do, because it looks like it's manifesting a circle is what it's manifesting. See it? It's manifesting a circle-like thing up here. Right there. Now it's like right there. It's at the top of the volcano. And the volcano has not went off. When I seen it earlier in the daytime, it looked like a shiny metallic object. Look at you. Can you see it? Do I need to make this bigger? Because I know this is teeny tiny right now. I'm going to make it bigger, is what I'm going to do. Make this thing bigger. Just like this. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to enlarge this screen because we need to see what that is. Because it is some type of a UFO that is there it is right there. I think this is the one that happens to get on it. So y'all, let's push that button. Come back over here and push the button. You can see it moving. I think there's one to the side of me. This is at the top of Mount Etna, hovering above you. Well, this is some type of a UFO. Do we need to make it bigger? Because I can make it bigger. Yeah, well, it ain't no light bulb by any stretch of anybody's imagination, unless you want to stretch your imagination like that and try to say it's a light bulb. But it's not. I'm going to make it really big if I can, and hope that when I make it so big, I can come back and find it, is what I hope, y'all. So that's why you see this moving around. And there are people who do not like me moving my video around like this, but that's, so what? It's fine. I gotta try to document it. Is it moving? Okay, it's still moving. It's still moving, you all. It's right above the mouth of the volcano at Mount Etna, right above the opening. Where'd it go? It went, okay. Shoot, now I made it really big. It got that big, you all. The volcano got big. It went down here. We need to see it go down there, you all. We need to see it go down there because I've made it way too big. I don't know what all of these other things are. That's wild. They look like ships down there. They really do. I'm sure they're probably not ships at the volcano. I hope that they're not, because I've not seen that before. You all, I've got to shrink this down. I've got it way too big, so I'll apologize. But these doesn't look like normal lava. It doesn't look like normal because they're all the same shape. They're all the same shape. They're all the same size. And it's fine. I wanted to get this right here is what I wanted. Just wanted to get to the moment where that right there, which is somewhere on here. This is the ship. It's on the edge of the volcano. It's on to the side of the volcano right here. This is the one that was above the volcano, and you can see it is shape shifting. Look at it. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. This is the UFO. At a distance, it looks like, let me show you what it looks like at a distance. At a distance. But now it's right here. Right there. So, let's see the timestamp. If I can just... The ship is this right there. It's this metallic, round metallic thing or something right above the tip of the volcano, right above the opening, and then something happens and it comes down below and takes a form of a bigger ship. You see, it's completely black right now at the volcano. Right there. Can you see it? Because I'm going to come over here to the volcano. Just going to... myself on the split screen and you can see it moving around. Okay, it's getting ready to do something. Okay, it's changing. Okay, it's changing. Let's watch it. Okay, it's starting to glow down here at Mount Etna now. And it's up there at the top. I'm waiting for them to zoom up on the volcano, because when they zoom up, that's when that ship up there at the top, which is like way up here, it's going to come down and get on the side of the volcano. See, this volcano is not doing much of anything right now. And that's not a star up there, you all. Yeah, you don't got no sound? Hello, Tigerman. Do y'all got a sound where you're at? Okay, so we're gonna watch it. I mean, you don't have to watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I want to know when it comes down. Okay, that's great. I want to watch when this UFO comes down to the side of the volcano, because right now it's kind of cloaked as a star in the night sky, and it's not. And the volcano is getting redder inside, underneath. You can see it's getting redder ever since that ship got up there above it doing something. It's probably activating the inside of the volcano. Hello, alien guru. Oh, I shouldn't be muted. I'm on full blast. Can't you all hear me? I'm not muted. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are. That's all right. So we can see it. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, Applebrooks, they're messing with people's sound. We're waiting for that UFO up there because it's been up there, and as it's been up there, there's been activity occurring down here at the volcano area. Right down here below. So I just wanted to see the transition. I guess it's when they start zooming up because the volcano's getting ready to do its thing more. There looks like there's also something else up in the sky. It's a delay in my speech. Okay, that's fine. We can have a delay. By the looks of the live chat, it looks like they're cutting the chat feed, is what it looks like they're doing. They're breaking up the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I was being quiet, trying to figure out when are you going to get down from up there above and get down on the side of that volcano is what I'm wondering. Because they... All right. Boom! There it is right there. You all see it? It came down, and there it is right there. You say, Gina, where? It's right here. This is where it's at. Right there is the ship that was hovering above. The volcano area was completely dark. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like lava coming down or is it something different. But this right over here, no, that is a ship right there. Let me put this back to me. Let's look at the ship. Because this is what it looks like below you all. That is a shape-shifting ship right there in green. Right here. It's doing its thing. And it doesn't stay around for long, so I don't know what's going on with it, you all. In the meantime, we got some strange-looking lava things. And if this right here ship... Okay, let's talk about this. So if this ship is looking like this, and those are looking like this, could these be maybe UFOs that are like on this side over here, some of them? This green ship right here is the ship right here. This is the UFO right here. Right there. And it's really shape-shifting a lot. Yeah, we need to really, this is what it looks like right. Put this back to me. I want to make this even bigger. You know, I think I could, if I made that even bigger, where'd it go? It's right here. Now we can make it even bigger. You all, we can do it. I can do it. Look at that. Look at it. Let's slow it down, you all. Can we slow it down? Let's slow it down. If we slow down the speed, we'll be able to see it shape shift really good. So let's slow it down to 0.5. Yes, let's do it. 0.5, get that out of the way, and let's see the shape shifting that it is doing. I got to make sure it's back to me. Right. Slowly, it's going to slowly shape shift, and I mean slowly. Yeah, see that's no camera glitch or nothing. That's a ship. And it's continually changing its structure. It looks like it's like one of the same type of species that are in the clouds is what it looks like. Look at that. It has that one shaft that goes straight down. It goes into that shape a lot. And if that shaft is going straight down, is it going straight down into the volcano? Because that ship is literally on the side of the volcano. On the side of the hill of the volcano is where it's at. Well, something's coming out of the volcanoes, you all. The sad thing is, with this video, there's a lot of people going to look at the front part of it and they'll say, I'm not watching that. That woman don't know what she's doing. And then they miss the inside, the middle part. Because it takes a while to figure that out. It's forever shifting. Straight out of that volcano, you all. It's really fascinating. It's extremely fascinating to watch. If you like this kind of stuff, which I like it. I didn't know that we could zoom up and it would be doing this. At first I thought it was just an orb, but no, it's not an orb because there's hope it's not like a type of a transformer ship. But then I documented ships that had notches, and they had the ability to make themselves to stack on one another with the notches and form an even greater ship. And I don't think that those are these type of ships. I don't. Could I say beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is not the same type of species? No, I can't. I can't. No, it's not man-made. This is on the side of the mountain, on the side of Mount Etna. Good afternoon. Yeah, there's just something going on. And if we go to the main screen, right here. And came on here live so I can share the screen. That's how I found out, just like that. It took us a while to get here, probably the first 15 minutes maybe before we got to this point. Oh, you're welcome, Tam Tam. It's because I like doing it. I do. I like finding UFOs. And I know something's happening, and everybody else knows something's happening. Something strange, and the skies are different. But this constant shifting of its shape is interesting. It really is. A military worker said the military is the YouTube owner, and no wonder you keep getting blocked. It must be military land. Wow. Well, if this, let's look at it. Let's look at the great big picture. If they did not want any news at all about UFOs getting out, I would not be on here. Neither would anybody else. If you're able to come on YouTube and I'm able to stay on here, then they want the information out. That's how I look at it. No matter what it is that you see, if they don't want you to see something, you're not going to see nothing. If they don't want you to listen to a certain person, you're not going to get to listen to them because they'll take them down. Now, see, it's still doing this. I think they really do want the information out about other life forms. I really do. But it has to be, I guess, slow. Because if you come out all of a sudden and say, hey, did you know what? We got these things like you see in the movies. Yeah, they're here. It would cause mass chaos. It really would. And they would not be able to control it. So this is slow. Slow exposure, you all, right here. And again, this is on the side of Mount Etna volcano. And this is a ship that is continually changing its shape, is what's happening. Oh, you're so welcome. Well, I looked at that thing, the cloud or whatever it is that's hanging over Washington, D.C., over the White House. And I looked at the structure of what people are saying it's an evil portal. And just someone sent me a screenshot. So I just looked at it really fast, and I saw this type of shapes in it right here. It's a ship, is what it is, with these type of species in it. And as you can see, this right here can glow like it can have a greenish beige color. And up in the sky above the White House, well, it has an orangish hue to it. And that probably be partly because the sky is like that. But people have been seeing this orangish hue all around the sky. Something's going on too. But I worked a picture, just a tad bit, of just one screenshot. And I know they've taken down the live webcam to the White House that was on Webcam Taxi. And there's one other webcam, that maybe two, that are showing above the White House, and it's daytime. So that's what I think it is over the White House. It's something like this, cloaked, and not so much a portal, but this type of a species right here. It's wild, you all. So we slowed this video footage down at Mount Etna, is what we've done, and you can see this is because this thing has changed its shape. Again, where are we at? Right here. It changed its shape again. They hover around the volcanoes, so I think volcanoes probably is where they're at, is what I think, the volcanoes. You're looking at a ship on the side of Mount Etna right now, is what you're looking at. I'm going to take a few screenshots. Okay, I've taken a few screenshots, you all, of this right here. And it's not going to be on there long at all. It won't be. But that's all right. We can... I want to show this. So this is one image of it. You can see it's got all these light points showing the different shape that it took. And it's not just a camera glitch. This is an actual ship. It's some type of a light ship, you all. Look at that. The way it looks on the volcano. And it's got a shaft going down into the volcano. You know what I should do? I'm going to take a picture of that. You can see it. It's an advanced species. Is what it is. An advanced species. Ever-changing shape. Just like that. Oh, what happened? Did it stop? while the volcano continues to do what it does, right like that. So I am going to go, but that's Mount Etna. You can go check it out yourself. You really can, because it's pretty amazing. Oh, it's moving now. It's on the move. Look at that. It can make different levels. You all, it's so mesmerizing looking at it. Yeah. Oh, you're so very welcome, Apple Brooks. That means, Gina, honey, you already said you're getting off of here. Hop off. I know. Oh, now look, it's made itself vertical. Isn't that interesting? It's probably getting ready to take off. Or maybe it's going back over. Yeah. But this is at Mount Etna. And it's pretty cool. It is. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. There are UFOs around the volcano, especially this one right here. I've not seen one like this before at any volcano that stayed there. But I have now. And it's pretty neat.